You ready? Hi, guys. Welcome back to August Love Story, the channel. My name is Artieka.
And I am Tommy.
You are indeed Tommy.
The third. That's the fourth.
Today we are reviewing Married at First Sight, Season 16, Episode 20. That episode is titled Our Last Rodeo. If you guys haven't already, please subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell. Today was decision day.
Yep.
We still don't know all the decisions. Thanks a lot for taking up too much of our lives lifetime.
Well, first off, the episode was a little bit longer.
Oh my God.
I keep telling you, you just got to watch from, because you said it was like 2 hours, right?
I went in the lifetime after they said 1 hour, 40 minutes.
No, mine said 1 hour, 23 minutes.
Mine said 40.
Okay. But that's a 2 hour episode though.
Right.
If you watch it on TV. I feel like I found the cheat code and I just gave it away.
Doesn't matter. They're going to find a way. As I was looking at Chloe Johnson's channel and she posted like that there's going to be Married at First Sight season 16 episodes from now through like the last week of June.
Yeah.
And I was like, I am tapping out.
They have to I get it, right? I get it from their end, and it's a show, and we have to fill that space because people are going to watch. I get that because I'm gonna watch those episodes because I'm interested, especially because of the other. You know, so many people said no, but then it's Mac wanting to talk to Gina. And this thing with Dominique and Clint, I'm interested to see what that is, and we're starting backwards, so forgive us.
Y'all watched the episode,
some, but you know the thing with that, and I seen in the preview where I guess Clint took the dog.
Oh yeah, I am interested in it. I hope that's on next week's episode because if it's not, I might be tapped out. I might be like, Tommy, what happened?
Right.
Or catch a clip on Lifetime.
Right. But, you know, I get that part, you know. They just have to figure out how to continue to make it interesting because now we've been committed at this point for 20 weeks. Possibly longer for the people that watch like the kickoff, the matchmaking special and all that stuff. But we've been committed to the show for 20 weeks and, you know, we just now getting to decision day. We're just now finding out, okay, where they at now. And we're all looking forward to the reunion, you know, so, but I get it.
Okay, you get it too.
Apparently.
Speaking of Clint, let's start with Clint and how much money he was willing to spend on Big Bang Hank.
Man, she said
that's truly Big Bang Hank.
That's true. Yeah, that's Big Bang Hank daddy.
Well, man, Hank is worth some Big Bang.
How this man just be like, I give you 10,000 for Hank. Just get you a new dog, man.
He has grown accustomed to being Hank's daddy.
Yeah.
And he is like, I am going to continue this relationship.
He trying to pay child support for Hank, man.
So, scratching off the list, people that can watch Hank, because after whatever just happened, Hank can't go with him no more.
No. She trying to get Hank, but that's crazy though, right? I mean, it's not crazy for people that are dog lovers and stuff like that, but or not just dog lovers, but dog owners. But I think it's crazy that he was like, "Well, I give you 10,000 for him."
He better hit up Jasmine.
Huh?
He better hit up Jasmine,
right? Instead of saying, "Okay, well, I'm gonna just go buy a pup, name him Hank Jr."
Man, she'd probably be like, "You want Duchess?"
She not gonna say you want Duchess.
For 10 stacks, she might say you want Duchess.
I don't think she would, man.
I don't know. But, it would be a thought.
Yeah.
Quad, are you really eating your feet right now? Anywho.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I think that's the cutest thing.
What, when they eat their feet?
When they eat their feet.
I'd be like,
it's nasty, but
I'd be like, please stop.
Yeah, it's nasty, but it's the cutest thing because that's one thing I can't do at this point. But their little bodies can just anyway. Go ahead.
Clint and Gina said no.
Yeah, both of them said no rather fast.
No, Clint gave a long, if I ever had to do this with anyone else,
but
it would be with you.
They sat there and said, Clint said 95% of the time was good. And the 5% was the romance part, which I get them saying no. Don't let this statement confuse you a little bit. I'm glad that they said no because, like, without romance, their marriage is dead. But for it to be 95% good, you can't be like, that they just didn't try hard enough. To the right. And for that, it was
it's like my dad.
And for that, it's like, what do you do? In that situation, like how didn't you? Because it's hard to be like, oh, we're great, we're good together, and I'm not gonna think of you in any type of romantic way when I can't. When the purpose of us being together,
I don't want to take you on a date, but you want to go hang out,
right? I don't want to kiss you, but let's go out to eat. That don't make sense. When the purpose of y'all being together is to kiss, and the thing that I was saying throughout the whole season, she didn't welcome him to be romantic, therefore he didn't.
And he essentially said that he was like, everything you kept saying you're uncomfortable, I can't force myself on you.
Right. If
you're like, you should have just tried. No.
Right. You didn't. The door wasn't open.
It wasn't even cracked.
Right.
Like, you closed the door.
You closed the door on me trying by saying you're uncomfortable.
Right.
Because what men hear is, if I do anything, I'm going to get in trouble with the police.
It doesn't matter what it is.
Right.
Because she's uncomfortable.
Right. So how do I make her comfortable? Well, I'm a be friendly. I'm gonna take her out and maybe we can go somewhere with this. But with that door being closed,
maybe we can see a movie or a play on Saturday.
Right. But for her to be like, I'm uncomfortable with me, it's like, I'm not finna try anything until you try. And the fact that she's not a person, and most women, I realized on this episode, wanted the man to lead in that area, because she already said she was uncomfortable. She already said she doesn't like to talk about sex, and it makes her, I don't want to say queasy, but like, she doesn't do well in it, right? Or expressing herself in that way. So it's like, you're not gonna take the initiative to initiate anything. You already told him no. In his mind, you've told me no.
It's not even in his mind. She said it.
Yeah. Like, we're not going to do any of that. So
there was a verbal no.
So the best, I truly think Clint did the best he could do.
With the hand that he was dealt.
Yeah.
Yep. I agree. Do you have anything else for them as a couple?
Let me see. I thought the fact that, I think I covered everything.
All right. Jasmine and...
I did. One more thing. Dr. Pepper was looking at them like, y'all are crazy.
Dr. Pepper been looking at everybody like that all season because they are crazy. Jasmine and Airris.
Yep.
This was also a no. I know this was the couple.
They both said no, right?
Yeah. Every season, we have a couple that they try to make us have a hopeful outlook for at the ending. Like, the trajectory of their relationship has really changed. It could be a yes. the trajectory of their relationship has really changed, and it could be a yes. And, you know, if they just continue to work on these things, I think it would be great. But eventually, or like they should have said, both of them said no. Airris bothered Jasmine at the end because he was like, I want somebody that loves themselves. And she was like, excuse you? Who don't love themselves?
She had every right to say that.
She did.
She had every right to say, what you mean? You don't think I love myself? Man.
I'll get you back here.
Oh,
wait. You took my hair on the way down.
Yeah, she had every right to say, you don't think I love myself. Because I don't know where he was going with that. I still don't think he was being truthful in the idea of why he wasn't attracted to her.
I mean, you could just think that she's not an attractive person, and that is quite all right. Like, I felt like he presented himself as more of a prize than he is. So that was what made it hard to get past the I'm not attracted to you. Let's see.
And Pastor Kyle was like, when he said that, Pastor Kyle looked as if, man, you shouldn't have said that. You should have just left it where it was.
He should have. Because what about this girl says I don't love myself?
My thing is,
I think she tolerated a lot of stupidity from him.
Yeah.
But I don't think that that's lacking self-love.
But I also think that her talking about him understanding and knowing that she had self-esteem problems or issues when she moved to Memphis, it's almost as if I'm gonna be insensitive to that part because I don't know how she is at this point, you know, and stuff. But it's like we don't see from the viewers' standpoint, we don't see that. We don't see the self-esteem issues. We don't see,
and I think that's because it was in her youth.
right. And it's like I felt like when he was saying it, I felt like that's what he was pulling on. You know, was the idea that she had issues back then, and some of that, you know, will carry on into your adulthood. But I mean, it's not to a point to where it's detrimental to your everyday life for her. Like some people, it is, but for her, I didn't see anything that was like, oh, that's her low self-esteem is shown, you know. So that's why that comment kind of took me back, just because it was like, what are you trying to say about her that wasn't what you was, you know, the thing? Because even with him, he was like, he wished he would have tried the first month instead of how it was the second month, you know. So I don't know.
Anywho, they're getting a divorce.
Yep.
Next up, Chris and Nicole. They stay together. Nicole is still annoying. He did tell her that her insecurities about her self-worth make him not know if he wants to be with her. And I could absolutely see that being a thing that is like, I'm tired of this.
Yeah.
Because she questions everything about his motives. And he doesn't necessarily have to do anything. Like if he says, yeah, you know, my favorite color is blue. She's like, are you saying your favorite color is blue because I said I like blue? And he's like, nah, like I have a shrine to blue in my living room. Yeah. And she's like, are you sure you didn't do that because you knew you were going to meet me and you thought I might like the color blue? And it's like, girl, shut up.
Yeah, she, I don't know, man. It's like that's a big thing. Like what was getting on my nerves about her in this episode was the idea she was like, I don't want us to be away from each other for too long because you might think about it and change your mind. I was like, girl, hush. Just hush.
Again, shut up. I don't want you to hush. I want you to shut up.
Just hush, man. Because I mean, like, if I'm going to say yes, I'm going to say yes. And I'm committing to everything
the foreseeable future.
Right. So it's like me taking a day to truly think about, you want me to do that.
I'm sorry. I'm not laughing at you. Quad is like over off camera, and Lily and I were putting together a puzzle last night, and Quad just annihilated this puzzle. He has thrown almost every piece on the floor. Yeah. But he's quiet.
He's quiet, so we're gonna keep going. But yeah, so it's like you want him to really sit down and think about, do he want to stay married to you? Because if he's like, nah, I don't want to stay married to you, you dodge the bullet. Mm-hmm. Because if he says yeah, and then 3 months down the line, he's like just completely changed because he doesn't want to be in this situation.
Right.
Then where are you? So you want him to think about this situation. You want to think about this situation.
It's some type of length.
Right. Because everything has been peaches and cream.
Mm-hmm. I was just going to say herb.
Everything been all peachy.
I know you was meaning cream, but I thought you was gonna say something else.
Yeah, I don't know what.
Just because you be ridiculous sometimes.
I said peaches and cream, and I thought about the oatmeal, and then I was like, the song, and then I was like, what else is supposed to go right there?
Your brain went tangenty.
Right.
It glitched.
It did. It definitely did.
Yeah, I don't have anything else for them. Last but not least is Shaquille and Kirsten. We don't have an answer yet for Shaquille. I'm pretty certain that the answer was yes.
I knew she was going to say yeah.
Yeah, usually the person that has the largest opposition on wedding day usually turns things around.
Yeah.
And it's like, this my man. Because remember, it was how Miles was. Well, what's that girl name? Yeah. Yeah, it was like at the end of it was like, we're in love and we're doing all this stuff. Although I don't think they're together anymore, but that's beside the point. Karen and Miles. Oh. I don't know. Don't quote me. I'm reading. I have 3 sentences for them.
Well, you got one more than me. Their big thing was, and they were talking about it, was the communication piece with them. Like, they talked about how they miscommunicated with each other on a lot of times. And that was what Kirsten did. She was like, that was one of the bigger things about them that hurt them. Basically, and Shaq brought up the support thing again. So it's almost as if Shaq was really on the fence. Like, I don't know what he's gonna say, and I hate that it ended that way because it's like, just let us know. Just go ahead and give us that.
And but next week is gonna be hey guys, we're all getting together and hang out unnaturally because I hang out with my ex-wife all the time.
Right, but it's right. But the thing about that is, I get it. It goes back to a production thing. It's like, we need a cliffhanger. There it is, right there.
We didn't need a cliffhanger.
We didn't need one, but they need one too, because we're gonna watch next week.
What happens between Clint and Dominique would have been enough. Stop playing with me. But just tell me what happened so I can move on with my life.
Right. But it's like, it's just planning the episodes. It's like, hey, I want to keep you here as long as possible. If that's the goal, right? Yeah. Watching, we'll get you to watch next week.
Yeah, I'm pulling up I took a screenshot of Chloe's thumbnail for like all the episodes, and I was like, a lot of this stuff was so unnecessary. So they said that our last rodeo was Decision Day Part 1. Next week is the final decision, which is Decision Day Part 2. May 31st, they're going to do first dates and swapping mates. So we're still not going to get this Clint and Dominique Kish yet, because that will be the swapping mates. June 7th is the last call for Music City. June 14th is where the cast tails off from previous seasons. Not watching that because I don't care.
I don't care about that.
And then June 21st and 28th are the reunions part 1 and 2. Why? You have 3 weeks of fluff. From decision day to the reunion. At this point, I might forget that the reunion is happening because I got other stuff to do.
I just think that's production. You know, like how can I keep you here?
Production. It's not gonna keep us here.
I mean, it's gonna keep us there because I'm the only one that I'm not gonna watch is the one about the previous episodes because I don't care about the previous episodes.
We're done with these people. Let them go.
I'm done with that. But the ones about, the last rodeo, the other one, because those are essentially what happened after they all did decision day. So I'm gonna check those out. But then when the reunion comes, I'll watch the reunion. I'm gonna be done. That takes us to July.
I think that you're going to watch a lot more of this than I am. So
yeah, definitely.
Be prepared for Tommy to do some solo reviews.
Well, I probably won't, but I'm gonna definitely check it out. Yeah. So
that's been what was the name of this episode? Our last rodeo. That's
the name of this one?
Yeah. And
did you have any surprises?
No.
Nah. My surprise was Airris and Jasmine, but it wasn't a real surprise because I felt like they could go either way.
The only surprise I had was Airris saying, I need somebody that love themselves.
Yeah, I was like, what?
Something between the eyes.
Just stop, man.
Hush.
Just stop. Stop while you're ahead because you guys did good. I was also surprised that Clint was like, let me get Hank for 10,000.
Oh yeah, that was a surprise.
I was like, how does that come up? Like, hey Gina, let me
So Gina, I was thinking maybe, because you're so busy at your salon,
right?
I take Hank off of your hands. I mean, I'll pay for it. 10,000. That sound good?
I wonder what was the number he would have had to say for her to be like, yeah. What would have been your number?
10,000.
10 stacks. You like, bye, Hank.
I'll let you.
Peace out, kid.
But I'm also like, I don't think that I'm a committed dog person.
Yeah, because you don't have a dog.
Right.
If you had a dog, that answer would be completely different.
Probably. But Artieka,
absolutely not.
The person who does not have a pet would be like, 10,000? You got a deal. You want me to get Hank's brother? I know the breeder.
You got a deal.
You can have a whole slew of Hanks. You can be like George Foreman and name all of them Hank.
Oh, that's funny, man.
But again, that's I don't have a dog in me. I haven't had a dog in adulthood, so
yeah, I had one in adulthood. I miss that dog. But anyway, you guys, thank you for watching another rendition of our review. Tomorrow morning, we do our coffee break, so check us out. We're streaming live on YouTube, on our YouTube channel, as well as on Facebook too.
Yeah, August Love Story page.
On the August Love Story page, so wherever you are, check it out. What else we got? We're gonna do Jack and Glenn this weekend because the last 2 weekends we've had to pause on it because of other things going on. So we're definitely gonna do that this weekend.
Out of our control.
Yeah. What else we got? Been working on editing some stuff, so I gotta edit some videos to get them out for the house to home. And everybody, I have 90% finished with the fence, so that video is coming soon.
When you gonna finish it?
I gotta get some more wood, so gotta get some more money too. So when those two align, that's when I start finishing it.
Understood.
What else? In a few weeks, my family reunion is happening, so we're gonna do something about the coffee break. So Yeah, congratulations to all the graduates.
We'll be having breakfast during the coffee break time.
Congratulations to all the graduates graduating this month. So
our niece is graduating from middle school.
Yeah, she's being promoted to high school. So yay, niece. But yeah, love you guys. Thank you guys. And subscribe to the channel if you're not. Like this video for the algorithm and comment down below. Like, I didn't know that, you like the videos. It helps put it in the algorithm.
Likes and dislikes.
Dislikes too? I don't want you to dislike it. So
nobody will ever see it if you do.
Oh, they don't?
They don't count your dislikes anymore.
Oh, but don't dislike it anyway. If you don't, just like the video.
No, I just laugh because people are like, I'm going to dislike this video.
It is hilarious that people take the time out. You remember that joke I had? The one joke I ever had? It was about people, but like you have you have to really dislike something to be like, I'm gonna take my time and energy to push this dislike button. Where you could just be like, I'm gonna get off this video because I don't like it. But anyway, like the video, share it, join in on the discussion, man. A lot of stuff has happened this week, so the coffee break should be interesting. The one story about the Memphis.
Yes, I want to talk about that.
Yeah, so that's going to be very interesting. Then your boy, Ja. Memphis is going to be heavy in this.
The most beautifulest land.
I love Memphis. But yeah, so check us out tomorrow. Join us tomorrow and let's have some fun this weekend. So thank you, love you, and have a great day.
Bye,
Peace.
Y'all.